What up, everybody? It's your boy Jordan. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me real quick. So today I'll be reacting to the Lakers players, like in their press conferences after the game against the Pistons. They reacting to LeBron being ejected in a fight with Isaiah Stewart. So let's get right into it. First we're gonna start with Anthony Davis. Oh, let me hit it.
First of all, I wanted to know what your vantage point was for everything that was going on at midcourt, and then how you guys were able to get in the timeout, come out and play the game from that point.
On a free throw, boxing out, Stewart tried to get physical with Bron. Bron did the same thing. Everyone in the league knows Bron not a dirty guy. Accidentally hit him. As soon as he did it, he looked back at him and told him, "Oh, my bad, I didn't try to do it." He tried to, I don't know what he was trying to do, but I know nobody on our team, 1 through 15, was having it. We're going to protect our brother. I've never, in 10 years, seen a player try to do that. Well, since I've been playing, I mean, obviously we've seen it before, but back in the day. But in recent basketball, it was uncalled for. You got cut above your eye, accidental, it wasn't on purpose, and we wasn't gonna allow him to keep charging our brother like that. I don't know what he was trying to do, but we wasn't gonna allow that, and we just wanted to get the win for him. Get the win for our team, get back in the win column.
And then just in the fourth quarter, you and Russ, both sides of the court, it seems like he was really aggressive early. You had a ton of plays on both.
All right, so to react to that, basically he said LeBron and Stewart, they was getting physical like they was, right? And I guess LeBron hit him basically, right? And Stewart didn't like it, and LeBron, he looked back trying to say "Oh, my fault, my fault." I think that did happen because, in my opinion, I thought Stewart elbow or arm was on LeBron. I thought LeBron was trying to whack it off of him, and I guess he accidentally hit him in the face. I don't think, like he said, LeBron not a dirty player. I don't think LeBron was intentionally trying to hit him in his face. Now, it might have been something said like LeBron probably to Stewart for Stewart to act like that, because I haven't saw somebody act like that for a minute, on the NBA court, with that much aggression, anger. I never saw that in a minute. Well, I'm gonna say I never saw that. I haven't saw that in a minute. Something probably was said, and we just don't know about it. But of course, they not gonna say it. But I think from what AD said, I do believe LeBron, he did LeBron was genuine. He wasn't trying to hit him or nothing. He wasn't trying to hurt him or nothing. And he did look back to see was he okay.
Offense and defense, was that an extension of that? Or?
Oh yeah. And the reporter, he's asking about basically about the Lakers come back win against the Pistons when LeBron got ejected.
Did you guys find something else on the court, some kind of spark?
No, we just needed to win. I mean, at the end of the third, I think we were down 15, and Melo said, "This is where we figure out who we are as a team. Must-win game. One of our guys out, and the guys just made some big plays, made some big shots. Russ, big three, big-time layups. Melo, big-time threes. Everybody on the defensive end, big-time plays. We were able to get the win, and we needed it. And, hopefully this can spark, a little fire under our, to get going. But
they did needed a win. They was playing terrible. They was playing terrible.
Good to get back in the win column.
And that was my question for you: was there one player that stood out? You said it was Melo that got you guys together. How did you guys keep your composure through all this and then get yourself ready to play again?
Just gotta stay loose, stay ready. I mean, you get a break like that, especially when, a situation like that happens. The most important thing and the number one thing, you don't want anybody to get hurt. Their side, their players might feel a certain way, our players might feel a certain way, and you don't want anybody to get hurt out there. But I think we stayed composed, and we had it in our mind that we want to win this game, no matter what the circumstance was, no matter what the score was. We want to win this game, and we did it especially in the fourth quarter, playing how we're supposed to play, making the right reads, guys shooting in rhythm. Probably our best defensive quarter since this season. Holding the team 17 points in the fourth.
Yeah, that was the best defensive quarter.
We got to build off of this, especially on the defensive end.
AD, kind of building off of what you were just saying about defense, obviously you had some really impactful defensive plays, including blocking Cade twice on the same possession. I'm just wondering.
That was nice.
Is there something different for you when you guys are playing defense at that level, or maybe you personally, are you reading the game differently? What's different that kind of sparks that energy from you or the group in the fourth quarter?
It could be a steal, it could be a block, it could be a charge, it could be anything, but whatever it is, we got to make sure we do it. We having too many, problems with straight line drives and blow-bys, which compromising our defense and putting guys in rotations too early.
Yeah.
So we got to do a better job containing the basketball, but the last 5-6 minutes of the game, we were able to do that. And, I think when we're getting good rhythm shots and not being selfish offensively, it kind of gets us back in transition and get us a chance to set our defense. And that's when we're really good. When we're shooting bad shots and turning it over, guys put their head down or, complaining or whatever, and it compromises our defense. So as long as we're able to continue to do what we got to do on the offensive end, and when you see the ball go in, you kind of want to stop, especially when you're down, and we're able to do that. But we can't continue to dig ourselves in a hole and fight to get back.
Yeah.
We need the ones.
That's facts to what he just said. I think the Lakers like the worst third quarter team in the league, and they do always have to come back in the fourth. Or sometimes they don't even come back; they just get blowed out. So yeah, I think this game could start to motivate them to playing defense better. Because that fourth quarter of that Pistons game, that probably was their best defensive quarter, or defensive let's say what period. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, I guess throughout the season.
We need to be the ones that create leads and stick with them throughout the course of the game.
Russ, how are you guys able to maintain composure with all that going on? Stewart is doing what he's doing. You got just
it's older guys, man. We've, a lot of guys in this team been in so many different situations and as a team and together. We preach togetherness as a unit and, regardless of what's happening on other teams and whatever the refs, whatever that may happen, we got to sit together through everything.
Are you surprised to see Stewart's reaction?
Yeah, I don't, you might ask him that. I'm not really sure, of his reaction or why he did that.
Everybody was surprised with Stewart's reaction. Like I said, I never saw something like that in an NBA game. Like with players that furious, I don't think I ever saw something like that before. I don't think most people have, probably.
What did the officials say that you were assessed a technical for?
Who got a tech?
You did. You did.
I got a tech? Oh, wow. Why'd I get a tech? I didn't know I had a tech.
maybe for de-escalate.
Wow.
Are you looking at that
That's
paper?
interesting. Well, that's just being Russell, I guess. When you Russell Westbrook, they just try to do anything, apparently. But whatever. I don't know I don't know what I did, but whatever. They had to put it on somebody. I'm easy. Why not me?
Russ, have you been able to talk to LeBron since the game ended, or him? What was his reaction to the win?
No, I haven't. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell I got a tech.
He heard off that technical foul. He heard.
It's crazy.
Russ, Frank, maybe prisoner of the moment type of thing, but he said that this could be the type of thing that can be a momentum changer for an entire season, the way you guys all came together as a group once LeBron went out. Do some regular season wins feel more significant than others, and where do you think you guys can go from here?
Definitely, especially when we've been losing games we know we should win, and when you finally break the seal and come collectively and get a big road win, it's important. You use the momentum kind of leading into the next game.
A couple of the guys in postgame just mentioned that you were key with everything going on, with the stuff on the court, with Stewart and LeBron, and just kind of getting everybody settled up. What were the things you were trying to get across to your teammates?
That's why it's important to have a veteran presence on the team to get guys together and get them stay focused in the game.
I mean, in the midst of kind of that battle or whatever you want to call it, the midst of the storm, the eye of the storm, it was just a matter of just keeping everybody composed. You know, we could have easily, you know, let the game slip away or continue to let the game slip away. But as a team, we needed to come together at that moment because it's unfortunate about what happened, the incident, the situation, but we needed something like that to kind of spark our fire. We haven't had anything like that this year to test us from a physical standpoint. And I think tonight, although, like I said, it was unfortunate what happened, we needed that to spark something in us. And it did.
I think it will spark them. I don't know if LeBron going to be suspended for a game or not, but I think that did spark him when LeBron got suspended, though.
Did.
We saw that certainly as you guys erased a 15-point deficit going into the fourth quarter. You, AD, Russ did a lot of the leading there. Like, what do you call upon there as you try to make sure everyone's coming?
I mean, we just took it to another level. The focus that we had after you know, the stoppage of the game, you could see that, you know, how we was able to lock in mentally, physically. We was able to lock in and just chip away. You know, this was one of them games. You know, you couldn't let them get a team like Detroit get confidence, get momentum. And, you know, coming into the fourth quarter, it was just like I felt like we had the momentum. And I just wanted to tell my team that and the guys on the team that we had this momentum. Let's take advantage of it. If we continue doing what we're doing, let's keep chipping away at it, and we'll give ourselves a chance to win.
Is there a challenge there, just as a human, like as a man, when stuff's going on in the court, but you're kind of fighting the instincts and knowing the bigger picture, knowing that fans are there, knowing that you don't want things to escalate?
Yeah, well, I mean, we was aware. I was very much aware of what was going on, and just I was on the bench at the time, so I was able to just see and observe and just see what was happening in energy, and you can feel it. You know, so I just wanted to get everybody together, you know, just say something to them and just let them know that regardless of what's going on, we got to have each other's back. We got to stick together and, you know, do what we got to do and chip away at it.
Last thing for you, Melo, what can you guys take from this to build as you now go on?
Don't get me wrong. This is like a good press conference from Melo, but trust me, if things escalated, Melo was throwing them hands. I can't imagine Melo throwing them hands. Remember years ago when he was on Denver, I think? Remember he sucker punched that dude? Trust me, Melo could get like that. This is a good interview, but if things escalate, I see Melo throwing them hands. like I said from my past videos, I'm not encouraging fighting.
On to New York at your next stop.
Well, hopefully, we can look back at this game throughout the course of the season, later on down the season, to say this was a game that gave us some momentum, kind of changed our season, changed the way that we, our approach in the game, our focus level. So hopefully we can look back at this game in a very positive light.
Thanks, Carmelo.
Thank you.
So overall, when I thought about that situation, basically Melo got them together, helped them come back, lead, take the lead in the game, and eventually win the game against the Pistons. And it was correct with AD what he said. They need to stop being down so big, because that do happen a lot to them during the season. And it's mainly their defense in them third quarters. And they just get them two together, I think the Lakers, they'll be hard to beat. But it was good press conferences by all of them, really. Russ was hilarious. Russell Westbrook was hilarious with his. He was hurt with that technical foul. He was hurt with that. But if you see my last video, he was in the stands. It makes so much sense. Mans was ready to fight. He was in the fighting stands and all that. So I understand why they gave him the technical foul, though. But it was good press conferences by all of them, though. So that's the end of the video today. If y'all enjoy the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Also share this video with your friends and family. Follow JHemsSports on Instagram at J_Hems_sports. I'm going to say it again at J_Hems_sports. Also, when y'all subscribe to my channel, make sure y'all hit that bell to get all the notifications. And I hope everyone have a blessed day. We out.